On a journey spanning millennia, civilizations rise and fall like the tides. Empires clash and ideologies shape destinies. This is the epic saga of humanity, woven from the threads of triumph and tragedy, innovation and conflict. From the first sparks of civilization in ancient Mesopotamia to the global interconnectivity of the modern era, human history unfolds as a mosaic of cultures, technologies, and ideas. Modern humans, Homo sapiens, emerged in Africa around 300,000 years ago. Evolving from earlier hominins, they began as hunter-gatherers, mastering tools and fire. This marked the beginning of a journey that would shape the world. During the last ice age, about 70,000 years ago, our ancestors embarked on a remarkable journey out of Africa, spreading across the globe, adapting to diverse environments. From the icy tundras of Europe to the lush forests of Asia, they thrived. Around 12,000 years ago, the Neolithic Revolution dawned in West Asia, marking a turning point in human history. People shifted from nomadic lifestyles to settled farming communities. This revolution transformed how humans lived and laid the foundations for complex societies. By 3500 BCE, early civilizations emerged in Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indus Valley, and China, pioneering writing, mathematics, and monumental. The ancient world witnessed the rise of great empires like the Greeks, Romans, and Han Dynasty. These empires fostered trade, philosophy, and the spread of religions such as Buddhism and Christianity. This period, known as Antiquity, laid the groundwork for the medieval era. By 500 BCE, unprecedented empires began. The Greeks, known for their philosophical wisdom and fierce independence, faced off against the mighty Persian Empire. In the Golden Age of Athens, democracy flourished, giving birth to Western civilization as we know it. Meanwhile, Rome transitioned from a republic into a vast empire, stretching from England to Mesopotamia. In Africa, kingdoms like Kush and Aksum thrived, engaging in trade across the Red Sea and across the Atlantic. The Maya and Aztec civilizations flourished in Mesoamerica. They developed sophisticated writing systems, mastered agriculture, and built cities that rivaled those of Europe and Asia. However, with greatness came challenges. The collapse of empires like Rome and the Han Dynasty ushered in turmoil, as nomadic invasions and internal strife tested the resilience of these ancient powers. Before the dawn of Islam in the 7th century, the Middle East was dominated by the Byzantine and Sasanian empires. These ancient rivals vied for control, their clashes rooted in cultural differences as much as territorial ambitions. Enter Islam, a transformative force that emerged from Arabia under the leadership of Muhammad. The Rashidun and Umayyad caliphates expanded rapidly, uniting vast territories across Asia, Africa, and Europe. By 750 CE, the Abbasid Caliphate ushered in the Islamic Golden Age, a pinnacle of learning and innovation. Scholars in Baghdad preserved advanced knowledge from ancient Greece, Persia, India, and China, making groundbreaking contributions in mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. This era laid the foundation for moderns. The rise of the Seljuk Turks in the 11th century marked a new era, as they challenged Byzantine control and faced European crusaders in epic battles for dominance of the Holy Land. The Crusades, though ultimately unsuccessful, left a lasting impact on both Islamic and European history. Out of the chaos, the Ottomans emerged, founding an empire that would span centuries, and from their capital in Constantinople, the Ottomans ruled with an iron fist, fostering a flourishing cultural renaissance. Meanwhile, in Central Asia, empires rose and fell like shifting sands, from the Samanids to the Uzbeks. These nomadic and settled peoples created rich cultures, trading with distant lands and leaving behind legacies of art, architecture. In Europe, trials loomed with barbarian invasions, the rise of feudalism, and the turmoil of the Middle Ages. Yet amidst the chaos, new kingdoms emerged and Christianity spread its influence. The Mongols swept through Europe and Asia, leaving a wake of destruction and cultural exchange. Their empire reshaped trade routes, leaving a legacy that echoes through history. In Africa, kingdoms like Mali, Songhai, and Ethiopia thrived, controlling vast trade networks connecting the Sahara to the Mediterranean. Rich in culture and wealth, these civilizations left enduring marks on the continent's history. South Asia saw the rise of powerful dynasties like the Cholas and the Vijayanagara Empire. From the temples of Tamil Nadu to the courts of Delhi, These kingdoms fostered art, literature, and trade that enriched the subcontinent. The 2nd century CE saw the rise of Funan, an early Southeast Asian polity located at the crossroads of trade routes. Funan flourished until the 6th century when Chinese trade shifted, paving the way for the grandeur of the Khmer Empire. In 802 CE, centered around Angkor, this empire created marvels like Angkor Wat, the largest religious monument in the world at that time. By the 13th century, Islam arrived in the Malay states, including Brunei and Malacca, as they thrived as crucial trading hubs connecting east and west. In the Philippines, polities like Tondo and Sulu enriched their cultures through trade and regional interaction. Moving into the 14th century, Majapahit rose in Java, and the Lanzang Kingdom in Laos showcased Southeast Asia's diverse political landscape. These empires, alongside the Ayutthaya Kingdom in Thailand, played pivotal roles in regional politics and cultural exchange until the arrival of European powers by the 16th. Portuguese, Dutch, Spanish, and British traders arrived, vying for control over lucrative spice trade routes. The Portuguese seized Malacca in 1511, marking the beginning of European colonial influence. Over the centuries, European powers expanded their territories, bringing profound changes to Southeast Asia's political and economic landscape. While European colonization spread, Thailand, formerly Siam, remained independent, a testament to its strategic diplomacy. Other regions like Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia fell under French colonial rule, while the Philippines became a Spanish colony until the 19th century. In Oceania, scattered across the Pacific, European explorers navigated these waters in search of new horizons. From Magellan's arrival in the Marianas to Tasman's exploration of Australia and New Zealand, these encounters forever changed the course of Pacific Island cultures. In the Americas, European powers such as Spain, Portugal, Britain, and France embarked on conquests that reshaped entire civilizations. The Aztec and Inca empires fell to European dominance as diseases devastated native populations. Colonial ambitions drove massive migrations, the importation of African slaves, and the birth of new nations like the United States. The 13 colonies declared independence, leading to a ripple effect across the Americas. The Industrial Revolution dawned in the late 18th century, transforming economies and societies worldwide. Innovations in manufacturing and transportation connected distant corners of the globe, sparking debates over labor rights and societal changes. Meanwhile, European empires expanded into Africa and Asia, redrawing global maps and cultures. Nationalism surged, leading to movements for independence and self-determination. World War I shattered empires, setting the stage for ideological struggles. The rise of communism and fascism reshaped political landscapes, while women's suffrage gained ground. The Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union dominated global affairs, fueling technological advancements and proxy conflicts across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Technological marvels defined the latter half of the 20th century, from space exploration to medical breakthroughs. Globalization accelerated, bringing both prosperity and challenges. Today, we stand at a crossroads of progress and peril, grappling with environmental crises, economic interdependence, and the legacy of past conflicts. Join us as we uncover the rich tapestry of human history, celebrating our shared past and envisioning our collective future. This is the story of humanity told through the ages.